Good afternoon, guys. Let me move this wire out of the way. I have, well, it's Friday, first of all. You guys will see this video today, so it's pretty much straight up, straight time. There won't be much editing on this video. This is kind of an update to what's been going on with me medically the last few days. I haven't said anything to anybody because I just didn't know what was going on and wanted to find out what was happening. But it all came to a head Thursday night. Shoot, this thing won't stay out of the way. Hang on here. There we go. At night, over the last 5 days, 4 or 5 days, at night when I lay down, I could feel my heart beating hard. Not necessarily fast, hard. Especially if I laid on my left side. So I've been kind of ignoring it. I haven't felt dizzy. I haven't felt faint. I take my blood pressure every day. I weigh every day. And so my numbers were normal. So there's been no swelling due to water because I have congestive heart failure. So if I gain like 2 pounds overnight, I have to go to the doctor. But there was nothing like that going on. My pulse was good. My BP was 122/71, which is pretty close to perfect. I took it last night at my friend's house and it was 122/81, which is not bad. Lower number slightly elevated, but my pulse was good. So this had been happening at night, but yesterday it was kind of happening in the day. And I didn't like that feeling. And I wouldn't get dizzy. I would get just like, I'd have to catch my breath. What it reminded me of is when they test my pacemaker, they speed it up and slow it down. And it felt like somebody was speeding up my heart, is what it felt like, just for a second. And so I'm thinking, well, I'm not sure what's going on. So I came back home and I did a few things around the van. I went to take my evening meds. And so I pulled them out. I'm on mostly all heart medication. I'm not on diabetes medication anymore or anything like that. I looked down at my Carvedilol. That is a drug that slows your heart down. It was the wrong dosage. Half of what I normally take. This dosage was only half. And I'd been taking it for 6 days. Yeah. And I didn't read it. I never read them when I get them from the pharmacy, but know this, I will from now on. So this morning I get up and I go straight in. I get the rest of my meds. They had the rest of my meds and they gave me the correct med. I let them know and they said should be nothing to worry about, but I knew something wasn't feeling right. So I went on into the cardiologist. The nurse pulled me back into the examining room. She took all my notes. I told her what I've been feeling for how many days and, what my BP has been, what my pulse has been, that I've been voiding normal. I'm not swelling up, no chest pain, just this weird feeling. But also going along with it was kind of like when it happens, I feel like I need to burp. Like I can burp and it feels better for a second. So I'm thinking indigestion maybe. I don't know. I also spoke to my primary doctor. I spoke to their nurse too. Let them know about when I burp, it feels better in case this might be some kind of indigestion. Maybe, they can prescribe antibiotics that are okay for me to take with my blood thinners because some you can't. So I got all that done. I'm not feeling bad. That's the thing. I wasn't necessarily feeling bad, but I felt like something was wrong. And I'm back on the correct dosage as of today. So we'll see if that was it. But they also ordered a device investigations, what they call it. So I don't know if they'll do that from here because I have the pacemaker monitor here at my van, or they'll have me come in and hook up and do it. Either way, it's fine. It usually takes about an hour. But so I'm not sure if I'll be going in to see them and getting that done, or I'll be doing it from the van. But I feel better now that I went in and talked to somebody, and part of it was causing me a lot of anxiety. So that could be, I even was, when I was talking to the cardiologist nurse, I said, I don't know now if it's anxiety, knowing that I was on the wrong dosage of meds, or what I'm feeling is real. And that's why they're going to do the device investigation, just to make sure. And she told me just to watch, check my pulse often, and I can check it with my watch. I use an Apple Watch. I can even do an EKG. I did several EKGs last night, and they were fine. Today, the EKG is seeing inconclusive, and it says when it says inconclusive repeatedly, see your doctor. So I let her know that my watch said that. But I mean, I don't think these watches are as reliable as a real EKG machine. So we'll see. But anyway, I let her know, but she said, being that my BP, my pulse, and all that's good, I'm not feeling like I'm going to pass out, is good. So, now we're just going to do the device checkup and see what's going on. Lesson learned. Read your dadgum prescriptions, though. I don't care what it is. I will always read them before I leave that store now. And you guys have been following me a long time. You know this pharmacy's been a pain in the butt for a while. I've been with them 3 years, and it's been just bad. But there's other pharmacies here are not that great. Walmart pharmacy here takes for days. I mean, like, every time I go in, the line is out the door. It's crazy. And so I don't know. I'm just glad I seen it, put it that way. I'm just glad I noticed it last night. And like I said, from now on, I'll be reading those dadgum prescriptions when I get them before I walk out of the store, because I have my dosages, all that memorized. I know all my meds quite well. And so, yeah, definitely read your prescriptions first. And trying to deal with these types of medical issues and trying not to stress about it, it's hard, guys. It's hard. I'm telling you, that scared the shit right out of me. It really did. When it kept going on, and then when I seen the wrong dose, and now I worry about maybe if there's something wrong with the pacemaker. So yeah, it's hard to deal with sometimes. I get so tired of dealing with it. But the alternative is not to deal with it and be not above ground. So definitely, it's a must that I have to do, and I have to learn not to stress or be scared. It is what it is. It's gonna work till it don't work. Anyway, but I am so glad I'm feeling better, because tomorrow is the first podcast with Bruce Van Life Jr. at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It is going to be fun, and I'm so excited. It's my first podcast. Once I have a podcast uploaded, and I had to go back to StreamYard. I was going to tell you, I had to pick up a subscription to StreamYard, and that sucks because they're so expensive anymore. But I need that to be able to download the live to put it into other platforms, I believe. I'm learning all that now, but it will be listed as a podcast on YouTube. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I like to interview people, and this podcast is called Off the Cuff, and it's about bringing interesting people to you, the audience. So that's the plan with it. All right, guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of my channel and a part of my journey. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Peace out.